In this world, adults contract with angels or demonesses. Contracting with demonesses grants unmatched power in the same realm. But the contractor is easily corrupted by baleful aura, becoming a monster that only knows how to kill. In comparison, angels have decent combat power in the early stages and can steadily advance in the later stages. So, unless they are insane, everyone gives up contracting with demonesses and embraces angels. But in my previous life, I was the strongest assassin. Mere killing is the best nourishment for me. Classmates, I'll say it again. If you can contract with angels, everyone, go contract with angels. Don't you dare contract with demonesses. Next, those whose names I call. First awaken their spirituality, and then they can enter the divine space to contract with angels. Xiaobu Wan Han Li Wang Hao Yang. Advanced spirituality, can contract with a level 4 lightning angel Xiao Ru Yen. Damn, Xiaobu Wan only awakens spirituality. I only want to awaken spirituality. Xiaobu Wan actually awakens super spirituality. Then he can contract with an SS rank Saintess. Xiao Ru Yen, quickly enter the space and contract with an angel. Remember, never choose a demoness. Yes, an SS rank healing light angel. My Tsongnan High School has finally risen this year. I remember, SS rank angels all come with their own domains, right? The healing light angel's domain seems to be the healing light Pure Land. If I could contract with Lu Xiao, I'd be willing to live in a shack and drive a sports car. Are you crazy? Zhun Jin's boyfriend is from the Yi family. The Yi family. Yiming, thank you for taking care of me for the past 3 years, but now I've awakened super spirituality. We should. Shut up. You want to break up? I'll dump you right now. But you have to remember, leaving our Yi family, you're nothing. You still think I'm the simp from the original novel? Clearly having heaven-defying background, yet still orbiting this green tea. Yiming, what did you say? You dumped me? I advise you to apologize to me right now, otherwise, we can't even be friends. Damn it, idiot. Yiming, you stop right there. Why are you getting angry with this trash Xiaoyan? I think it's too early to tell if he can awaken. Maybe in a moment. He'll be kneeling on the ground begging you to carry him. Why aren't you laughing? Could it be because he doesn't like it? How could this guy be so fast? Even I, who contracted with a radiant angel, didn't react in time, Xiaoyan. Don't start a conflict at the awakening ceremony. Next, Yiming. Next time you bark like a dog, it won't be this simple. Why are you angry? At most, you'll only awaken a low-level 0-star trash. Blood red. Yes, it's full-level 0-star. Doesn't that mean all the SSS-class angels are his for the taking? Yiming, quickly enter the oracle space. Radiant angel? How is that possible? How could he? Full-level 0-star? Could I really have made a mistake? No, Xiaoyan. How could I be wrong? It's all Yiming's fault. If he had awakened sooner, I wouldn't have broken up with him. So this is what full-level 0-star treatment is like. But why are they all angels? What about witches? So it's there. No, don't come near me. I'll hurt you. If you don't want to die, stay away from me. What a poor little guy, just like I used to be. But my past self couldn't save me. But now, esteemed full-level 0-star owner, congratulations on successfully contracting an SSS class witch. Individual name, Ing Yu. Title, Divine Speech Dark Moon Demon Emperor. Level SSS class can be upgraded. Comprehensive evaluation. A mysterious individual born in the night, rising from the shadows. At her peak, she was so powerful that even the gods would yield, falling at her hand. A demon emperor? So I've provoked a deep-seated hatred? No, esteemed full-level 0-star owner, you chose the witch first. That's how the demon emperor came to be. You contracted with me. Why am I a demoness? You contracted with me. It will only bring you pregnancy and death. You must pity me living. Okay, remember what Guru said. What demoness or not. Now close your eyes and rest well. I'll take you away from here. Thank you. Yiming, why hasn't he responded for so long? Please, nothing must happen to him. A demoness? He actually contracted with a demoness. A madman. He actually dared to contract with a demoness. He's simply destroying his piety. Someone come quick. The principal fainted. Ruyen. Did you see that? This idiot is simply destroying his piety. Maybe he doesn't even have a spirit skill. You want Yiming to successfully contract? 3-0 skills? But, are you kidding me? Haha, so what if he has 3-0 skills? He contracted with a demoness. He's just trash, a clown. I can easily beat him until he calls me daddy. I can beat you right now. With just you, I already told you, next time you cause trouble, I'll make you regret it. Myosha Wang Haoyang is an ace-key angel contractor. Yiming, didn't he contract with a demoness? Why is he so strong? Yiming, I shouldn't have broken up with you. I think we can still go back to how we were before, right? You think you can act pitiful and I'll still lick your boots like before? Save it. Yiming, you're going too far. I already took the initiative to get back together with you. What more do you want? I'm telling you, I contracted with an ace key angel. What do you have to be arrogant about? I will definitely surpass you in tomorrow's junior test. I'll let you know that you and your demoness are both trash. Dare to say another word. Next time it will be your eyes. Yiming, I told you long ago. You get out of here now. I'm waiting to see how you explain it to your second uncle and them later. That's Yi Xinshin, the contractor of the Blazing Angel. Alas, I fear Yiming's chances are slim. Yiming, quickly come over here and apologize to your parents. Are you deaf? I told you to apologize. Third uncle, I didn't do anything wrong. What's the deal? You did nothing wrong? A maxed out spirituality contracted demoness? Your life is over, do you understand? Alright, third brother, don't get so worked up. I believe Xiao Ming didn't do it on purpose. Let's old guys think of a way to help him. Second brother, you're still indulging this kid at a time like this? Big brother and sister-in-law entrusted him to us. What we're doing is ruining him. When I go down there, how can I face big brother and sister-in-law? Enough, third uncle. In the end, aren't you just worried that I'm ruining my own future? In that case, let me prove myself with strength. Prove myself with strength? That doesn't sound like something you'd say. In that case, bring it on. He's a level 2 contractor who contracted an A-grade angel. If you can defeat him, we'll let you do whatever you want from now on. Is one missing? Seems like something's missing. Fourth uncle, do you really think you're invincible just because you contracted a triple S demoness? Someone, bring the 2 strongest level 2 contractors in the garden here. It's time to let you see the power of a demon emperor. 3 of you, be careful. Yiming, do you need a weapon? I can provide you with a shadow longsword. Powerful one. No need. This is enough. Kid, you look down on us? Attack together. Alright. Shadow. Spirit prison. Assassination. Begin. How can it be? Where is he? Not good. This kid can turn invisible. Tactical daggers on his back. This battle is over. Did it take a minute? It seems this body is still too weak. How is this possible? He annihilated 3 level 2 contractors in a minute? Is it because of his maxed out spirituality? This is unbelievable. Top-notch assassination techniques. Undetectable aura suppression. Understanding of the human body's weaknesses. If I hadn't watched you grow up, I would definitely think you were an assassination weapon trained by some killer organization. Fourth uncle is joking. So, does this mean I acknowledge it? Acknowledging a tier 1 crushing 3 tier 2s. Who wouldn't acknowledge that? Don't you think so, Lao San? Good kid. With this kind of strength, I don't have to worry about tomorrow's Songnan Martial Arts Hall test. Songnan Martial Arts Hall? According to the original owner's memory, there are 3 tests before the Martial Arts College entrance exam. This Songnan Martial Arts Hall is the first test. Lu Ruyan said before that she wanted to defeat Wu Delin in tomorrow's test. She's really thinking beautifully, but I can try it out first. Third uncle, can I go to the Martial Arts Hall to test my strength now? This brat doesn't even know how to rest. Okay, let Xian take you first. Your third uncle has already contacted someone for you. I made my uncles worry today. I really didn't expect third uncle to make an exception to help you. Come and tell your sister, when did you become so powerful? This brat. This is the leaderboard connected to the outer hall. If you're interested, you can try to challenge it. Are there rewards for breaking records? I can even kill tier 2 Chi Yu instantly, dealing with a few tier 1 ferocious beasts. Then let's try a couple to test the waters first. Test the waters. Test the waters. Divine Realm Demon Armor. More than a dozen tier 2 old farts. Fae. Thai. Demoness, your ferocious beasts. This time it's 20. Just in time. Wow, this cave has 200. And it's still increasing. Isn't this the Yi family young master who just contracted with a demoness today? How can he be so powerful? He killed hundreds of ferocious beasts in one breath. How many secrets is this kid hiding from me? Someone go save Yi Ping. Is he still testing? Li Xiaofeng. Ranked in the top 3 of Cangnan City every year. A tier 5 contractor who contracted a double S-rank angel. This kid Yi Ming actually alarmed such a figure. Is it already 400? It's time for a perfect ending. Next, I'm gonna fight 100. And you, lend me your shadow whip. No problem. Yi Ming, could it be that contracting a demoness easily leads to backlash? This kind of excitement really isn't something 100 people can control. Give me, clear out, killed 500, not bad. What's the point of just palm strength? It seems I have to kill the real demon hand to find it quickly tonight. Miss Li, ha ha ha, you little rascal. So you're Yi Ming, the young master of the Yi family who contracted with the demoness? Director Lee is really well informed. Otherwise, why would you be here? Are you interested in visiting my office? Please. I'll get straight to the point. I saw the battle just now. I don't remember the Yi family cultivating the way of assassins. Where did you learn your skills? I was forced to train since I was a child. As for assassination techniques, I learned them from watching movies. I thought it was cool. Then you have a high talent for assassination. Are you interested in considering our Xingma University? Xingma University? Their assassin program seems very suitable for me. As a reward for breaking the record, I think you really need this, Yiming. It's the Demon King's heart. You must accept it. Then thank you very much, Director Lee. I will consider Xingma University. I hope that you and the demoness you contracted with can shatter the world's perception. Of course, she and I will work hard, Yiming. You wanted the Demon King's heart so badly before. Does it help you a lot? I can feel that she will greatly increase my strength. So how should I use this thing? Just hold it in your hands. Leave the rest to me. I seem to have advanced to Tier 2. But what does this recovery progress mean? Yiming, I can feel that when the recovery progress reaches 5%, I will have greater freedom, even be able to assist you in battle. Then when the recovery progress reaches 100%, does that mean you will break away from my body and become a completely new life form? But I don't want to leave you. Are you an idiot? Having complete freedom doesn't mean separation. I just want you to become a complete life. Okay, since you're here, don't be sneaky. Is this what you meant by assisting in combat? Yiming, this person is very strong. Be careful. Who exactly are you? Not only can you sense my presence, but you can also react in the first instance. Old Lee didn't lie to me after all. You are a promising seed. Hello. My name is Sun Hoyun. Do you want to join Su Shadian? Su Shadian. You've been promoted to 2nd tier in just 1 day. Do you want to become a real killer? You don't have to think about it. Not many people know this name. Su Shadian was founded 50 years ago by Xingma University. There are hundreds of killers. Not only do you need to carry out assassinations of fierce beasts, but sometimes the target you have to assassinate are other contractors. Then if I join you, what can I get? Ha 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 ha, you can make a request that isn't too excessive. Yiming, ask him if he has black dragon marrow. Son. Teacher, then can I have a black dragon marrow? I can give you black dragon marrow, but you need to complete 2 entry assessments. What is the assessment content? Confident enough. The first is the 5 grade exams, which won't be difficult for you. The second is to carry out an assassination mission. Assassination mission? I can complete it right now. Ha 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 ha. As expected of someone oldly saw. You go rest first. I'll send you the mission target later. Humph, it's good that that guy Sun Hoyuan didn't hurt Xiao Ming, or I would have skinned him. Okay, Xiao Ming can be favored by Su Shadian. We can live up to our elder brother and sister-in-law. Since Aiming was able to advance to the 2nd tier in 1 day, it seems our Yi family should rise too. Ha ha ha. Assassination targeting contractors? That's a bit interesting. Zhou Kueishui, 45 years old, the 3rd in command of Qingyun Hui. Due to the large-scale trafficking of tranquilizer plant herbs, it leads to brain death of helpless contractors. I didn't expect a small Qingyun Hui to actually deal with tranquilizers. You received the information? This is your first time carrying out an assassination mission. No matter what happens, your life is paramount. Even if you fail, someone will clean up after you. I understand. Assassination begins. According to the mission prompt, Zhou Kueishui is in that bar. Yiming, be careful. Don't worry, Yu. However, more than the mission target, I want to find the person who treated my wounds. Yeah, I'll help you find him too, handsome. Your burning soul rice is here. Thank you, it's only a few bucks. I sell it for tens of thousands and he still thanks me. There are still many good people in this world. Brother, which path are you on? Come out and show your face. Let's talk it out. Mission complete. Executing mission. Exposing yourself to the public eye. Sleeping will also not work, hiding like a turtle. Even if it's a 70. It's a good thing. After you treated my wounds, I can go back and sleep well. I found you. You can actually find me? How did you do it? Of course, through some small details. What details? From when I ordered to when you served the meal. You took a total of 9 minutes and 2.5 seconds. With such a slow speed, can you make money? But judging from the age of your street food stall, it's obvious you've been open for a long time. That's the first point. Second point, I suggest you take a look at the coin I gave you. This is a tracker. You brat. Are you really a newbie? Of course, there is also the most important clue, which is the food you make. It has the flavor of a greenhorn, super unappetizing. You son of a... Yiming, to be able to find me while completing the mission, congratulations. You passed the assessment. My evaluation of you is full marks. Ha 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 ha. From the time Yiming founded the Susa shop until now, he has been able to impress the rating instructors. You are the first. The deputy manager is very satisfied with you. So, I decided to give you the Black Dragon Marrow early, but you still have to participate in the dance exam. Don't worry, teacher son. This year's dance champion will definitely be me. Then you can rest for a while. I'll notify you when everything is ready. Yiming slept from the afternoon until the evening. The first thing he did when he woke up was to turn on his phone. Where is Sun Hoyuan? The things you wanted have arrived. I sent you the address. Come and get them. Yiming was overjoyed. Materials of a rank 7 ferocious beast. Black Dragon Marrow. Yiming will be right there. Sun Hoyuan opened the heavily encrypted alloy box in his hand. There are 3 items inside. First, materials of a rank 7 ferocious beast, Black Dragon Marrow. Second, the Susasha store badge, which is very small and delicate. It will automatically merge into the body, leaving a dagger mark. You can also actively take out the badge. This is a special energy badge. Wear it when you perform tasks in the future. It is harmless to your body and prevents the Susasha store's assassins from accidentally injuring their companions. Sun Hoyuan explained, because the assassins in Susasha store don't know each other, so in order to prevent fratricide in some emergencies, Susasha store specially made this energy badge. After the assassins wear the badge at the same time, they will have a feeling when they are close. You can try to wear it. Sun Hoyuan suggested. Okay. Yiming placed the badge on his wrist, and soon, the badge turned into a black aura, penetrated his skin, and merged into his body. It turned into an imperceptible dagger mark. Yiming placed his hand on the dagger mark. Half a minute later, the badge appeared. Yiming explained the situation. It's probably like blood recognition. It's really high-tech. Yiming took the badge. His eyes fell on the third item. This is a piece of white paper covered with dense words. This is the contract. Once signed, you are a professional assassin of the Susasha store. From now on, your life will undergo tremendous changes. You will become extraordinary, and your life will be full of more opportunities and challenges. Think carefully. Sun Hoyuan lit a cigarette. White smoke floated upwards along the light in the room. Yiming picked up the pen and quickly signed his name and pressed his fingerprint. Things have come to this. There is nothing to hesitate about. I have come this far. How can I give up? Besides, even if I give up, Captain Sun, you wouldn't let me leave either, would you? Yiming said with a smile. Sun Hoyuan spread his hands. Who knows? But congratulations, you are officially a member of the Swift Kill Squad. Your 10 million annual salary will be paid into your account in 5 installments. Also, you can overdraw 1 year's salary in advance. Our Swift Kill Squad is very rich and will definitely not treat you badly in this regard. If you need it, you can also apply for a car and an apartment completely free. Worth about 10 million. Yiming marveled at this benefit package. As expected of a legitimate assassin organization, this treatment is just too good. Alright, now that you're an official assassin, this Black Dragon Marrow is yours. Sun Hoyuan picked up a Taiha golden yuan cylinder from the box and triggered the mechanism on it. The yuan cylinder opened, and a medicine tube slowly extended, containing a pitch-black liquid. The liquid wasn't an inanimate object, but a living thing, wriggling frantically inside the medicine tube. The 7-knot ferocious beast is a treasure trove from head to toe. The Black Dragon Marrow is from the 7-knot Dark Tyrant Dragon. The most precious thing. Many people haven't even heard of this thing. The fact that you're so goal-oriented in recruiting me because you need him really surprised me. Sun Hoyuan handed the Black Dragon Marrow to Yiming, then took out another box and opened it. Inside lay a pile of wings, blood-colored feathers as hard as steel. The feathers were extremely tough and could easily cut through hard metal. Captain Sun, this thing is from the deputy director. Sun Hoyuan gave a wry smile. The old man appreciates you and gave you this 7-knot blood-bone wings. The value of this thing is no less than the Black Dragon Marrow. I begged the deputy director for a long time, but he was reluctant to give it to me. But he gave it to you, a newcomer, without saying a word. Sigh. A faint sour smell seemed to permeate the air. Yiming smiled awkwardly. How about you take it, Captain Sun? Don't. I wouldn't dare to take it, otherwise the deputy director would skin me alive. Afterwards, Sun Hoyuan and Yiming briefly discussed the behavioral standards for official assassins. In fact, it can be summarized in one sentence. Don't do anything that harms nature and reason. The rest is up to you. There's a high degree of freedom. Alright. Next, you can refine the Black Dragon Marrow. I'll protect you here. Sun Hoyuan acted as a guardian. With such a powerful expert protecting him, Yiming naturally wouldn't refuse. Yiming, I'll refine the Black Dragon Marrow at the same time later. And Bloodbone arbitrarily, This process might be a little painful, and Yu said. Yiming nodded. Don't worry, I can endure it. Good. Hoo-hoo. Dark tentacles. Extended from behind Yiming, one of them held the black dragon marrow, cracking and crushing the potion tube, frantically absorbing the energy from the marrow, while the other could only completely envelop blood bone arbitrarily. Then crush and absorb it. Dense dark aura and a blood-red mist aura entered Yiming's body through the two tentacles respectively, causing a sharp pain. Emerged from behind, spreading throughout the body, as if there were sharp knives slicing the flesh piece by piece, and a giant hammer hammering the spine. Miserable, the pain came suddenly, instantly covering the whole body. Yiming cursed inwardly, clenching his fists and persevering, large beads of sweat constantly falling. Damn it, this kid is really reckless, refining two 7th order materials at the same time. That feeling, just thinking about it makes me feel miserable. Sun Hoyuan sweated for Yiming in his heart. As someone who has been through it, he understands too well the feeling of a low-level contractor refining 7th order fierce beast materials. When he was still a 4th order contractor, he also tried to refine two 7th order fierce beast materials at the same time, and he was in so much pain that he rolled all over the ground. He even wanted to die. Although these two materials are both related to demonesses, Yiming is only 2nd order. The danger isn't that great, the key is the pain, and even with the pain, Yiming still gritted his teeth without saying a word. Sun Hoyuan nodded silently. This kid might not have a sense of pain. The refining time was very long. Half an hour passed, and Sun Hoyuan looked at Yiming's condition. He nodded and said, well, not bad. It's almost over, judging from his aura. It won't be long before he becomes 3rd. Before he could finish speaking on Yiming's body, suddenly, a strong dark aura erupted, his body floating in the air, and a powerful dark aura spread around, as if to swallow everything. Ah, with Yiming's roar, his aura suddenly soared. This is Sun Hoyuan and Kong waiting. The next moment, Yiming broke through. A terrifying force spread out and then quickly contracted. Yiming opened his eyes, feeling that his life genes had undergone a leap. A system prompt sounded in his mind. Congratulations! Your realm experience has successfully reached 100,000. Realm, 2nd order artifact contractor, 3rd order artifact contractor. Chapter 51. Born with wings, soaring in the sky. Name Yiming. Spirituality, max level. Realm, 3rd order artifact contractor, 0/1000000. Mental strength, 450. Chi and blood, 450. Contract spirit, Shadow Yu, the divine language Dark Moon Demon Emperor. Contract spirit level, SSS grade, upgradable. Spirit skill, Dark Judgment. God and Demon Armor Eternal Night Descends. Dark Judgment, level 7. God and Demon Armor, level 7. Eternal Night Descends, level 7. Spiritual talent, Slaughter Growth, Demon Emperor War. He actually broke through directly to the 3rd order in one go. This kid really gives me surprises. Sun Hoyuan looked at the excellent Yiming. A strong look of appreciation appeared in his eyes. But when he thought that such an excellent newcomer had been snatched away by his teacher, he felt a pang of heartache in his heart. I should have tried to fight for him. However, there were still doubts in Sun Hoyuan's mind. Yiming's breakthrough speed was really too fast. According to common sense, the breakthrough of a demoness contractor has always been difficult, and each breakthrough is as difficult as climbing to the sky. Decades of sharpening a sword, but Yiming's breakthrough is like drinking water, completely deviating from the demoness contractors. The category of difficult breakthroughs, even the saintess contractor is far inferior to him. In addition, will Yiming be devoured by slaughter in the future? Sun Hoyuan was very worried. Strength, Yiming has it. Talent, Yiming has it. Realm, Yiming also has it. Such a good seed. If he is devoured by slaughter and becomes a monster who only knows how to kill, such a pity. Yiming doesn't need me to worry. But how can I not worry about this? Regarding the slaughter backlash, I must discuss it with the teacher. If it really doesn't work, report it to the shop owner. Sun Hoyuan secretly made a decision in his heart. After Yiming completed the breakthrough, Shadow Yu's panel also changed. July 0. Godtongue Dark Moon Demon Emperor. Name, Ing Yu, level SSS. Improvement progress 1.5%. Recovery progress 82%. Recovery progress increased by 4%. Level improvement progress directly reached 3%. This is the effect of the 7-section Ferocious Beast material. However, I can clearly feel that the higher the recovery progress, the harder it is to increase. Yiming had expected this. This is just like breaking through a realm. The further you go, the more difficult it is. Yiming, I must tell you some good news. You can fly now. In Yu's excited voice rang out. Fly? Yiming was bewildered. Before he could open his mouth, he saw a pair of dark wings unfold from behind her. A single wing is 1.5 meters long, and the black feathers are as sharp as blades. Go! Yi Ming and Ing Yu were telepathically connected. They controlled the wings at the same time, aimed at the wall in front, shooting out black feathers. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Countless dark streamers streaked across the sky and shot at the wall, actually piercing through the specially built steel wall. After that, Yi Ming tried flying in the mountains again. At first, he was a bit clumsy, stumbling and almost knocking out the lights in the room. But 10 minutes later, Yi Ming successfully mastered many flying skills, such as taking off from flat ground, spinning in the air, sprinting rapidly, and gliding at low altitude. This, Sun Hoyuan on the side frowned, absorbed the blood-bone energy, so he mastered wings and gained the ability to fly. TSK, TSK, TSK. Not only is his assassination talent heaven-defying, but his ability to absorb fierce beast materials is also outstanding. Sun Hoyuan's eyes fell on Yi Ming. He had an inexplicable premonition in his heart. It's like witnessing the birth of a strong person. Is this a nurture-type game? Interesting. Huff. After familiarizing himself with his abilities, Yi Ming breathed a sigh of relief, breaking through to the 3rd level and possessing the ability to fly. This harvest is undoubtedly huge, and everything that brought him this is. Yi Ming stood up, cupped his fist at Sun Hoyuan, and said, Captain Sun, I will remember your kindness. Well, I'm very pleased that you have the thought, Sun Hoyuan said with a smile, patting his shoulder. Then he said, Oh, by the way, I have something to tell you. The deputy shop owner will come to Tsangnan City to meet you soon, maybe tomorrow. Maybe the day after tomorrow, maybe during the dance grand exam, or maybe after the dance grand exam. His old man has a very erratic temperament and likes to play the surprise attack game. So be mentally prepared. He may appear at any time in the near future. Got it? How exciting. Yi Ming nodded. Okay. I got it. Well, go back. Rest well during this time and prepare for the dance grand exam. Yeah. Although you seem to have already secured the top spot. After a brief chat, Yi Ming went home. For days later, there are only 6 days left until the dance grand exam. During this time, Yi Ming did not allow himself to relax in the slightest. He often went to the mystic realm to fight with fierce beasts, and occasionally he would find some. In battle after battle, Yi Ming's realm experience accumulated another 30,000. His mastery of the triple power also gradually became proficient, and the foundation was as solid as a mountain. Yesterday, he made an appointment with Hanshan Dance Hall. Today, he will meet their eldest disciple. Yi Ming put on a casual outfit. He is 1.8 meters tall with well-proportioned muscles, and doesn't need to dress up carefully. He still surpasses most people. Simple is the word handsome. He opened the door and was about to leave when he heard from behind. His older sister, Yi Xinxin, shouted anxiously, Yi Ming, something terrible has happened. Something terrible has happened. Her expression was flustered as she jogged to Yi Ming. Yi Ming frowned immediately when he saw her pale face. Sister, your face looks terrible. What happened? Could it be that our Yi family has gone bankrupt? Bankruptcy is a terrifying thing. No, no. Yi Xinxin shook her head, explaining that Yi Xian, that stinky ice block, is back, and as soon as he returns, he will definitely drill me like 4th uncle, and then the hard days for our siblings will come again. Yi Shuang, this name made Yi Ming feel familiar. Seems to be the daughter of 2nd uncle, his own cousin, 2 years older than Yi Xian, 3 years older than him. Cousin Yi Shuang has a cold personality and is not good at communicating with people. So from an early age, 2nd uncle didn't plan to let him manage the family business, but let him follow 4th uncle to wash bones. Determined attire at 3, playing with guns at 5, proficient in 18 weapons at 10. At 15, he learned 90% of 4th uncle's true skills, and at 18, he awakened super spirituality, contracted an SS-level frozen saintess, and soared from then on. Entering Xinhai University, Yi Shuang is now a junior student, but he is gifted, already entered the 4th order realm. In his spare time when he has no classes, he will also go to the 3rd border city. And 4th uncle Yi Zhang, carry out dangerous missions to annihilate extraterritorial beasts. He is a well-deserved star of the future, known as the hope of the Yi family's martial arts. But Yi Shuang's character is extremely cold. Approaching him gives a feeling of coldness, as if rejecting people thousands of miles away. Even Yi Jun, the 2nd uncle who is Yi Shuang's biological father, can't say a few words when he meets him. Chapter 52 Engagement and Yi Shuang. Actually, Yi Shuang is still very nice. As Yi Ming and Yi Xian's cousin, he would occasionally buy small gifts to give to Yi Ming and the others, such as spears and swords. He once spent millions to create a set of armor for Yi Ming and Yi Xian. Yiming was fantasizing at the time that he would transform into an armor warrior, and was very happy. As a result, the next day Yishuang made them wear armor and get beaten, euphemistically called exercising the ability to resist blows, actually just torturing people. Yishuang is back. Our good days are over. The Xian regretted it very much. Not long ago I was still happy for this semester's early holiday, but now he can't wait to go back to class immediately. Yiming wasn't too worried. He is strong now and his wings are hardened. If it doesn't work, have a fight with Yishuang. Anyway, the Yi family relies on strength to speak. Hey Yiming, say something, what should we do? Are we going to be grounded by Yishuang for the whole summer again? No way, I don't want to. The wailing sound came from my older sister Yi Xinshin's mouth. She was really about to collapse. Sis, look on the bright side. At least Sister Yishuang hasn't come back yet. You still have a few good days left. Yiming patted Yi Xinshin's shoulder and shook his head as he left. The latter was stunned in place. Not because of fear, but because Yiming wasn't panicking at all. So calm, he must have a plan. After leaving home, Yiming arrived at Hanshan Martial Arts Hall. As the 5th-ranked martial arts hall in Songnan City, its foundation is still quite good. It is said that the curator of Hanshan is a 4th-order Qi contract master, and the Qi contract spirit is the A-level Hanshan Saintess. Yiming's opponent is called Zhang Heshan. He is a quasi-4th-order Qi contract master. His Qi contract spirit is the C-grade Rock Saint. In the fleeting moment of the battle, Zhang Heshan raised one foot and then landed. Rocks adhered to his fists. He shouted and rushed towards Yiming in a stride. With a punch, Yiming instantly jumped behind him and the dark domain unfolded. Zhang Heshan was shrouded in the domain. He punched Yiming again, and Yiming waved his hand. The darkness behind him unfolded and shot out countless feather blades. The feather blades were sharp. Containing powerful power, they easily broke through the rock armor on Zhang Heshan's fist, and then Yiming merged into the darkness. Zhang Heshan was shocked and immediately swung his fist backward, but before he could turn around, a sharp long blade was placed on his neck. The battle was over. Yiming won. Damn, I've heard you were good before, but I didn't expect. You're so strong. You're really a witch contractor. How are you different from others? Zhang Heshan shook his head in confusion. He had no chance of winning against Yiming. Yiming smiled calmly. People's physiques are different. Obviously, my physique is more suitable for witches. This, Zhang Heshan swallowed and was speechless. When the curator is free, you can fight him. He's a battle maniac. He will definitely be willing, Zhang Heshan said. Yiming nodded. Sure, I need strong opponents to hone my skills right now. Be sure to contact me. Don't worry, you detestable talent freak. After Yiming became a Tier 4 contractor, his strength has greatly improved. Quasi-Tier 4 contractors, no matter what level their contracted entities are no match for Yiming. As for Tier 4 contractors, Yiming feels he can fight them. When Sister Yishuang returns, I must arrange a fight with him. Yiming feels like he's becoming a battle maniac, with his mind filled with thoughts of finding strong opponents to fight. Ding ding ding. The familiar ringtone of his phone rang. Yiming knew it was a message from Sun Hoyuan without looking. He took it out and looked. It was indeed him. Sun Hoyuan, are you free? I have the 5-blade exam in 6 days. At this time, it's not appropriate for me to do missions, right? Weren't you letting me rest well? Sun Hoyuan. He stop talking nonsense, kid. The 5-blade exam. You don't care about it at all. I'm watching your records in the teleportation hall every day. Yiming, I really admire you. Send the mission information. Sun Hoyuan, okay, coming right up. A full gigabyte of data was sent over. Yiming opened it and looked. Mission name. Zeroing. Target. Du Qishan. Target realm. Quasi-Tier 4. Rank A. Tier 3. Rank A. Target introduction. Kidnapper. Involved in 20 kidnapping cases. Usual method is to kidnap hostages and coerce their families into paying ransom. Mission content. Kill the two. Pry as much information as possible from their mouths. Du Qishan and Du Qiha are twins. Not only are they the same height, but their appearance and build are also very similar. The only difference is that the older brother Du Qishan has a mole on his neck. The brothers commit crimes together. Being twins, it is easy to confuse and mislead people. Through experience, Yiming briefly analyzed the situation and then he opened the video material which contained combat videos of the Du Qishan brothers. Du Qishan, as a quasi-4th tier contractor, controls the palm that can split steel, and his contract spirit is the A-level Holy Maiden Sishi. As for the younger brother Du Qiha, Yiming didn't pay much attention to him, now that he is a 3rd-tier contractor. He no longer catches his eye. Sun Hoyuan, these brothers, used to be employees of a large security company, sitting around helping people fight, eliminating fierce beasts, guarding and transporting goods, etc. However, later that security company went bankrupt, and the brothers saw a shortcut and embarked on the path of illegal crime. Sun Hoyuan. It is worth noting that Du Qishan was still a third tier a year ago, but now he has become a quasi-fourth tier. Strangely, this is not a natural breakthrough, but more like a means of forced growth. Therefore, Yiming, Captain Sun, are you trying to say that someone is helping these kidnappers behind the scenes? Sun Hoyuan. Yes, they may be some forces. Dogs kept in the dark, ready to bite people at any time. Yiming. I will try my best to get information from them. Sun Hoyuan. Okay, but we are also suspicious. It is not certain whether it is true or false. Sun Hoyuan. Considering this mission, there is a quasi-fourth tier contractor, which has certain risks. Therefore, we will send a former fourth tier contractor to follow secretly to avoid you encountering life-threatening danger. Yiming. Actually, it's not necessary. Sun Hoyuan. Whether it is needed or not is another matter. Susha store has a new protection mechanism. This is a must. You won't have it in the future even if you want it. Yiming. Okay, by the way, is there a reward for the mission? Sun Hoyuan. 5th tier fierce beast materials. Kurosawa Zenai. Yiming. When do we start? Sun Hoyuan. 2400 hours tonight. Chapter 53. Kidnappers, vacation double kill, starry sky. A slow, cold wind blows. On the moonlit earth, a white van is traveling along a mountain path. In the driver's seat and passenger seat sit two middle-aged men whose appearances differ greatly. In the back seat of the car, a black-stockinged woman in professional OL attire has her hands and feet tied and a fertilizer bag over her head. Bro, do you think this job will be profitable? This woman doesn't get off work until 11 p.m. She clearly seems like a poor working stiff. Not much money there. Uchiha glanced at the woman in the back seat, at a pair of jade legs wrapped in black stockings, long and full, her chest rising and falling as she breathed, a tall figure. Belongs to the mature and alluring MILF type. What's the use of being good-looking and having a good figure? Just a pink skull, all seductive demon sisters that bring harm to people. Uchiha turned his head, crossed his arms, and stopped glancing at the woman. Don't worry, I've been investigating this one for days. She's a senior executive at the company. $1 million annual salary, not only a wealthy family but also, she has some kind of unspeakable secret with the company's boss. Brother Uchiha's mouth curled into a sinister smile. We can not only extort money from her parents, but also from her boss. Guaranteed income of 20 million. 20 million. Brother Uchiha excited. He doesn't have any other hobbies, he just likes money. Especially the smell of money that fascinates him. Alright, cheer up. This matter today went too smoothly. I feel like something is wrong. The van is driving on a remote road, and above the van, a black figure is soaring. Yiming now has black wings, which can be integrated into the air to the greatest extent at night, not only improving speed, but also greatly improving concealment. He simply follows, occasionally entering the forest, and then rising into the air again, concealing his aura. At the same time, on a certain cliff, a tall figure stands. His eyes fall on Yiming, and he evaluates in a voice only he can hear, fast speed, quick reactions. Understanding how to change position and conceal one's aura, this newbie is interesting. She discovered me? The mysterious woman noticed Yiming howling in the air and cast a glance in his direction. After a look, she continued to stare at the van. The woman frowned slightly. Really found me? That shouldn't be. I have treasures on me that shield my aura and hide my body. How could a newbie like him possibly discover me? Am I overthinking it? Countless doubts arose in the woman's mind. She increasingly felt that this newbie before her was not simple. Therefore, she had to pursue him to verify. Mountain cabin. The house was dilapidated, with wind blowing through all sides. Moonlight shone through the hole in the roof, landing on the woman in black silk stockings. She wore a white shirt on her upper body and a pencil skirt on her lower body. At this moment, she was tied to an iron chair, unable to move. How is it? Did you contact the family? Duchishan looked at his younger brother, Uchiha. The latter nodded. Don't worry. I've already contacted them and told them to shut up and not tell the occupational safety officer. How much money did you offer them? Duchishan asked. Uchiha grinned. The usual, 10 million for a single meal and 20 million for a double meal. A single meal means only finding one source of income from the hostage. A double meal means two sources of income, such as the female executive's parents, and the business owner who has a private relationship with her. Well done. Duchishan nodded in praise. Uchiha didn't show a relieved expression, but instead frowned. Boss Yuanguang gives us several million every year. What do you think about us doing this behind their backs? What if we get caught? They are ruthless. They kill people to silence them at the slightest provocation. Humph, I'm afraid of them? Du Qishan snorted coldly. Yuan Guang relies on the sea, and we are inland. We're hundreds of thousands of miles apart. They don't have the time to bother with us. Besides, we also did a lot of things for them, 1 quasi 4th Street, 1 3rd Street. Still the kind of work where you can lose your head. 3 million a year is really too little. Okay. Don't worry about Yuan Guang's affairs. After this deal is done, I'll take you out for some fun. At that time, white silk, black stockings, tear them off and bring them together. Bro, can you be serious? Du Qishan laughed, then suddenly a sharp pain came from his stomach. Damn it, in another 10 minutes send a message to the family and that boss. Tell them to put the prepared money at the exchange point. Why in another 10 minutes? Why not send the message to them now? Du Qiha didn't understand. Millions in cash flow isn't that easy to get. They need time to gather the money. Besides, he wiggled his butt and ran. Even dogs couldn't catch him. Watching his brother leave, Du Qiha shook his head. It's always like this. Sigh. He grabbed a chair. He sat quietly next to the female executive, his eyes intentionally or unintentionally glancing at her legs. Damn. Eagerly writhing. Du Qiha's heart trembled, wanting to reach out and touch. But recalling what his brother once said, you can't touch the hostages. If you touch them, they're worthless. No. Every time it's a femme fatale. No matter how beautiful a woman is, she's just a skeleton painted with rouge. I must firmly believe in my will and not be defeated every time. His heart struggled wildly, constantly cheering himself on, but Du Qiha's groping hand involuntarily moved closer to the side. Just as he was about to make contact with the beautiful black silk, bang. A sharp dagger landed on his wrist with a whoosh. Du Qiha's heart trembled. Just as he was about to scream, an icy aura swept over him again. A long blade framed his neck, even the slightest skin contact on the neck was menacing. Yiming walked out of the darkness. Who are you? What exactly do you want? Du Qiha's heart beat wildly. Yiming's expression was indifferent. Don't be anxious. I'll ask you a few questions. I won't say. Even if you ask me anything, I won't say a word. Even if you kill me, chop off my head, and throw it in the river. Even if I'm torn to pieces, Du Qiha, won't say a word, Du Qiha shouted, stiffening his neck. The next second, poof, a cold light flashed. Yiming, holding a long sword, severed Du Qiha's neck. His head instantly took flight. Blood spurted everywhere, the ground soaked through. At the moment of death, Du Qiha's eyes were wide open, his mouth agape, as if he wanted to say something. Yiming killed Du Qiha. There was no emotional fluctuation in his heart. A fresh life ended at his hands, but as a top assassin in his previous life, he was already used to it. The younger brother is dead. Next is the older brother. Yiming merged into the darkness, silently waiting. At the same time, at the base of a giant tree in the distance, a tall figure stood upright. She stood on the tree root, observing everything Yiming had just done. She couldn't help but frown. As expected, he's a newbie, even with talent. Insufficient experience is a fatal flaw. According to the mission details, the Du Qishan and Du Qiha brothers clearly have something hidden in their bellies. She believes Yiming shouldn't have killed Du Qiha earlier. Instead, he should have restrained him and used him as a bargaining chip to coerce Du Qishan, perhaps extracting information that way. But now, Yiming has killed Du Qiha. After Du Qishan sees his younger brother's corpse, he will definitely be furious, and his strength and potential will explode. At that point, not only will they not get any information, but it will bring more threats to themselves. Unless the woman's deep eyes landed on Yiming, unless this newbie can control Du Qishan. But controlling a third tier to control a quasi 4th tier. Slaying and controlling are two completely different things. To control an opponent, one needs to possess even greater strength than slaying them. At this moment, the leaves rustled not far from the wooden house. Du Qishan walked out, pulling up his pants. He walked while tightening his belt, muttering as if complaining that the texture of the leaves was too hard and not good to use at all. He arrived in front of the wooden house. The door was tightly closed, airtight. What's going on? I remember Qiha didn't close the door when he left. Du Qishan frowned instantly. He didn't open the door immediately but went to the van and pulled it open. He reached out to the pile of scrap metal inside. Wow! His arms released a magnetic force, attracting all the scrap metal to his hands and changing their shape. Soon, his left hand turned into a steel drill, and his right hand became a steel fist. His chest and back were covered in metal armor with faint arcs of lightning flashing on it. Grade, a magnetic absorption scientist can absorb metal and change its shape. Using it as a combat weapon, the fully armed Du Qishan came to the door. He first took a deep breath, and then a fierce light erupted in his eyes. Humph! He smashed the door into pieces with a punch. Du Qishan roared, "Fuck your mother! What kind of skill is it to steal Song? We're all in this game, what do you want, guns? Or money? What do you know?" As the voice fell, no one answered him in the room. Suddenly, Du Qishan looked down and saw Du Chiha's body lying on the ground, holding his head with both hands, looking like it was himself. "No!" The painful roar cut through the silence of the night. Du Qishan's eyes were bloodshot. He roared madly while constantly waving at the surrounding air. "Get out here! If you have the guts, get out here! You killed my brother. No matter who you are, you must die. If you have the guts, get out here!" The words of challenge weren't finished when Du Qishan suddenly saw the dark wall in front of him move slightly, and then Yiming, wearing divine language demon armor, walked out step by step unhurriedly, maintaining the calmness and elegance of an assassin. Wait, what exactly is he doing? Can't he see that Du Qishan has already gone crazy? Isn't going out now just courting death? The woman responsible for protecting Yiming in secret. He started cursing. He now understood that the newbie he was protecting wasn't inexperienced. He was simply reckless and didn't understand the way of the assassin at all. Watching the enemy who killed his brother swagger out, Du Qishan's chest burned with even deeper rage. Heaven has a road you don't take. Hell has no gate you insist on entering. You killed my brother and dare to show your face? You really want to die? Du Qishan dashed forward. His clenched steel fist cut through the air, smashing heavily towards Yiming. However, Yiming not only didn't show fear, but wielded his long sword in a horizontal slash. Two powerful energies collided. A cloud of dust was stirred up on the scene. Seeing this, the mysterious woman felt a sense of foreboding. Damn it, there's no way that newbie could die like that, right? The cold wind rises, the dust dissipates, a steel fist soars into the sky. Du Qishan's pupils shrank as he looked in disbelief at his severed arm. His brain went blank, and his body trembled madly with fear. How is it possible? You, heh. As expected, he said it. Yiming's eyes focused with killing intent. Du Qishan was shocked. He realized he had said the wrong thing. The other party was not a killer sent by the Yuanguang sect, but someone from another force. It's over. Du Qishan felt like his heart was being squeezed. His chest felt stuffy and his breathing became difficult. He turned and ran. However, Yiming did not chase, but instead threw out a flying knife. Shush! The flying knife cut through the air and easily pierced Du Qishan's head. He fell to the ground with a thud. He fell to the ground, his body twitching and foaming at the mouth. At the moment of his death, his eyeballs stared upward, his tongue still sticking out. It's over. After Yiming cleaned up the scene, he did not leave immediately, but said lightly, Du Chiha's life is dispensable. Using him to threaten Du Qishan is indeed not bad, but if I can directly threaten Du Qishan, the effect would be better. Other people's lives are far less important than my own. After speaking, Yiming looked up at a giant tree not far away. Viewpoint. Others might not notice, but Yiming's perception of aura was extremely sensitive. He was sure that the assassin secretly protecting him was standing on the tree coffin. He recalled his views when Yiming killed Du Chiha earlier, using Du Chiha to threaten Du Qishan. This was indeed the right thing to do, but the success rate was not high, whereas directly threatening Du Qishan. To make him tell the truth, the success rate would be much higher. Everyone cherishes their life. However, to Yiming's surprise, the Du Qishan brothers had deep feelings for each other, and after seeing Du Chiha die, Du Qishan's emotions instantly collapsed, and he directly revealed the name of the person behind them, Yuan Guang. Not much information, but it was enough in the shepherd's hut. Yiming used Du Qishan's phone to send the address to the female executive's parents. As for the corpses of Du Qishan and Du Chiha, and the blood left in the shepherd's hut had already been cleaned up by Yiming. Chapter 55. Yuan Guang Group, End Mission. Yiming returned home. He immediately sent a message to Sun Hoyuan. Yiming, the mission is completed. Both Du Qishan brothers are dead. But I got some information. They are involved with something called Yuan Guang. Yuan Guang? Sun Hoyuan frowned. Could it be the Yuan Guang Group in the coastal area? Yuan Guang Group is a foreign-controlled joint venture with a good reputation in the local area. Engaged in businesses such as deep-sea fishing and Tianhai construction, but there have long been rumors in the coastal cities that Yuan Guang Group exploits legal loopholes, control prices, and suppress other companies of the same type in order to seize the market. They even play dirty tricks, raising a group of hounds hiding in the dark. Maybe it really is Yuan Guang Group. Sun Hoyuan pinched his chin, thinking while sending a message to Yiming. Sun Hoyuan, good, you did well this time. Even his evaluation of you is extremely good. A female assassin? Yiming noticed the details in it. In fact, Yiming had felt it when performing the mission earlier. The aura of a female contractor is relatively gentle, while the aura of a male is relatively strong. Outsiders can't see it. But Yiming can. Yiming, thank him for me. Thank him for escorting me tonight, Sun Hoyuan. You're quite polite. Alright, I will. Also, Hei's Chani is ready for you. Come and get it now. I'll send you the address. Yiming, okay. Soon, Yiming arrived at the address Sun Hoyuan provided and retrieved Hei's Chani. The first thing he did when he got home was to refine it, but the effect was not very good this time. Besides increasing the flexibility of his black clothing, there were no other effects. Although this fierce beast material is of the 5th rank. But it's not for a witch contractor, so the weak effect is inevitable. That's it for today. Sleep. Yiming fell asleep. Early the next morning, 4 days later, a roaring sound rang out. He got up and saw that Yi Shuang had returned. She wore a black leather jacket, and the tube top inside looked exceptionally full. The ultra-short skirt accentuated her already tall and perfect figure, and a pair of long legs, as white as jade, shone brightly in the sunlight, attracting attention. She had a pair of dark purple eyes and a pretty face, but her lips never curved into a smile. Her eyes also did not carry any emotions. Under the welcome of her second and third uncles, Yi Shuang only apologized out of politeness. Still no smile. Humph, as expected, a stinky ice block. Always wearing a sour face all day long, and speaking in an icy tone, as if we all owed him money. Yi Xingxing crossed her arms and leaned against the door frame of Yiming's room, complaining fiercely. Sister Yi Shuang is just like that. Sis, don't talk bad about her behind her back. Yiming said. Yi Xingxing was immediately unhappy. Yiming, whose side are you on? Are you still my partner in crime? You're actually speaking up for the stinky ice block now. Do you think if you praise her behind her back, she'll let you rest properly? Yiming spread his hands, indicating his innocence. Just as the two were talking, a woman's faint fragrance wafted over. Yi Shuang, dragging her suitcase, walked to Yiming and Yi Xingxing. She glanced at Yiming, then at Yi Xingxing, and nodded, saying, "Long time no see." Such a rigid way of greeting one wouldn't know. I thought it was an elder. Yiming smiled calmly. Long time no see, Sister Yi Shuang. How have you been lately? Have you gotten stronger? I heard you're already in the 4th tier, 7th moon realm. Let's spar when we have time. I'm already in the 3rd tier, 7th moon realm. Yi Xingxing immediately turned to look at him. Her eyes were filled with shock. No way, Yiming, you. When did you break through? How come I didn't know? Yi Xingxing's scalp tingled. His brain was struck by lightning. He finally understood why Yiming wasn't afraid of Yi Shuang. So his wings have hardened. He has the strength to start challenging her. 3rd tier. Yi Shuang's beautiful eyes flashed with a strange light. It's only been 20-odd days since you awakened. As your older sister, I hope you'll never be killed and forced into the illusion realm. Ice Frost is still good at talking. Yiming nodded. Don't worry, I won't. After Yi Shuang nodded, her gaze slowly fell on Yi Xingxing. Compared to Yi Ming's excellence, some people are slow to step into the 4th tier. Is it because of insufficient talent, or are they lazy and unmotivated? Forget it. Now that I'm back, the demon training begins. Okay, Yi Xingxing, you're participating alone. Damn it. Yi Xingxing pointed at Yiming. What about him? What about him? Yiming is excellent, he doesn't need it. If you can become 4th tier tomorrow, I can also skip the special training. Yi Xingxing, can I refuse? Can you beat me? Forget it, I'll train. I'll train, is that okay? The always domineering Yi Xingxing finally foresaw that the only one who gets a headache is him. The world where only Yi Xingxing is hurt has been achieved. This time back, Yi Shuang also prepared gifts. Yiming received a pendant made of black gold stone. The workmanship is exquisite, the patterns are delicate, and wearing it makes you feel refreshed. It has the effect of calming the mind and soothing the nerves, costing more than 5 million. Yi Xingxing's was a white jade bracelet, also worth millions. This money was all earned by Yi Shuang herself. I have to say, Sister Tang doesn't like to smile. She likes to keep a straight face. But she's still quite good to her family after a brief chat. Yiming returned to her room, changed into casual clothes, and prepared to patrol Feng Wuguan to kick pipes. Right, almost forgot about this thing. Yiming took out Killer Gray Badge. She couldn't help but frown, even though the gray badge can be integrated into the body at any time. Or taken out, but this thing is, after all, a small object. Small objects are easy to lose, this is an eternal truth, otherwise. I should just integrate it into my body all the time so I don't lose it often. Yiming felt it made sense. She placed the gray badge on her wrist. The next moment the gray badge integrated into her body, however. Just as the gray badge integrated into her body, a strange feeling surged into her heart. Yiming felt a strange wave around her was giving her a reminder. Wait, Yiming thought of Sun Hoyuan's words, in order to avoid accidentally hurting companions. Gray badge wearers will have special reminders when approaching each other, the closer the distance. The more intense the reminder. I can clearly perceive that the killer is nearby. Yiming did not hesitate and immediately took off the gray badge to hide her identity. After taking off the gray badge, the strange feeling disappeared, but the doubt in Yiming's heart did not disappear. Another killer is very close to me. Who is it? Is it a coincidence passing by? Or is it near my house? Yiming thought, clenching her fists, ultimately unable to figure it out. Forget it, I should go kick pipes first. Yiming sighed. Walking out of the house, she heard the movement coming from the training room. It was Yi Shuang training Yi Xingxing. Yiming stood outside the house and watched for a while. Just as she was about to leave, Yi Shuang's body suddenly burst out with a powerful aura, directly blasting Yi Xingxing 3 meters away. Yiming, who was about to leave, felt a chill in her heart. This aura is so familiar, it feels like I've felt it somewhere. That's right. Yiming's pupils suddenly contracted. The female killer from last night, her aura is very similar to Yi Shuang's. Could it be that, Chapter 56, Sister Yi Shuang is still very nice? Yiming possessed an almost absolute perception of aura. She was certain. Yi Shuang's aura was exactly the same as that of the female assassin from last night. Combined with Hui Zhang's previous reaction, even an idiot would understand what this meant. Yi Shuang also joined Su Sha shop, and she's definitely not a newbie. Sister Yi Shuang is aloof. She isn't good at communicating with people, plus she freely practices martial arts and knows how to conceal her killing intent. Indeed, she is well suited to be an assassin. Although Yiming could find a bunch of flaws in Yi Shuang, like trusting external connections too much, liking to stand on high places, and not being good at lying compared to other assassins, Yi Shuang is dozens of times better than them. I really didn't expect Sister Yi Shuang to be from Su Sha shop. Yiming was indeed very surprised. She's now thinking about whether to confess her identity to Yi Shuang and impart some tips on being an assassin to her, but after thinking about it, she decided to forget it. If she agreed to join Su Sha shop herself, she would still have to waste effort. Explaining this and that to her is too troublesome. With the dance exam imminent, Yiming didn't have time to worry about so much. She should just honestly go and carry buckets first. Yiming turned around and left. Yiming. Yi Shuang's voice suddenly rang out. Come here. I want to see how strong you are now. Just how good you are. This. Yiming frowned. She came to the training room. Could it be that her disguise is about to be exposed? You, first demonstrate your strength. Yi Shuang pointed to the mechanical dummy in front of her. Hit this. Yiming breathed a sigh of relief. She clenched her fist. The mechanical dummy was punched through with a large hole. This was Yiming's pure physical strength. Yi Xingxing blinked her eyes on the side. You're too exaggerated. You punched a hole through the dummy. I remember a few days ago, your punch wasn't this powerful at all. Yiming looked over. A few days ago, I wasn't going all out either. This. Yi Xingxing was speechless. Yi Shuang, who was beside her, pinched her chin and carefully examined the holes in the mechanical mannequin, nodding and saying, the power is concentrated and not dispersed. The aura is fierce and not chaotic. It seems that these years of training, you haven't been lazy. Yi Xingxing muttered, it's like I've been lazy. Yiming listened to Yi Shuang's analysis and nodded slightly. As expected of someone valued by Suwa Sha store, Sister Yi Shuang's analytical skills are quite good. Come, try the speed again. Run to that mechanical mannequin. Yi Shuang pointed to a mannequin 20 meters away and said, whoosh. As soon as her voice fell, a breeze blew past her ear. In less than a breath, Yiming completed the 20-meter sprint. The speed was so fast that it could be called instantaneous movement. This time, even Yi Shuang was not calm. At my current speed, one breath is only 20 meters. But just now, before I finished one breath, not even halfway, you completed 20 meters. Not bad. Very good. Very good. Yi Xingxing was surprised. Yiming also showed a bit of surprise. This was the first time they had heard the words very good from Yi Shuang's mouth. Your speed is beyond my reach. Your strength is on par with mine. I am a 4th order, you are a 3rd order. Yi Shuang narrowed her eyes slightly, looking at Yiming with some suspicion. Your contracted spirit is really a demoness? Are you lying to us? Your contracted spirit is an SSS-level saintess, right? Ah. Yiming was surprised. Sister Yi Shuang, are you kidding me? Yi Shuang coughed lightly, realizing that she was being a bit presumptuous, and quickly changed her words. Sorry, I misspoke. I want to ask you a question. Is your domain single target or group target? Both. What's wrong? Nothing. You can go. Yiming spread out her hands. She was ready to drop her mask, but Yi Shuang forcibly kept her mask. After traveling back, Yi Ming left. She still went to challenge dojos today. Her opponent was a tier July 4th master, Qi Yu Shi. Qi Yu's spirit was grade A, so it wasn't very challenging. But compared to ferocious beasts, she preferred fighting July masters. People are intelligent. They know how to adapt. Even if you kill a July master instantly, there's still something to gain. Of course, Yi Ming didn't give up on the secret realms either. Ferocious beasts are an important source of realm experience for her. After Yi Ming left, Yi Xingxing rarely ended her hellish training early. Yi Xingxing's eyes widened. She felt like the sun had risen in the west. Did you see Yi Ming's contract? Yi Shuang asked Yi Xingxing. Yi Ming's contracted spirit, is it a demoness, right? Yeah, a grade SSS one. What's wrong? Isn't she worried about the backlash from the killing? Yi Shuang asked somewhat worriedly. Yi Xingxing shook her head and sighed. Ah, how could she not be worried? But worrying is useless. There's no way to completely solve the backlash from killing. However, Yi Ming told us not to worry. I don't know if she really has a solution, or if she's just saying nice things to comfort me. As Yi Ming's older sister, Yi Xingxing is, of course, very worried about her. Yi Shuang was silent for a while, and finally left the training room. She returned to her room, opened her phone, and after making sure no one was around, sent a message. Yi Shuang, team leader son. I heard they're shorthanded at Speedkill Electricity Store recently. I can recommend someone. She's about as strong as me and faster. Sun Hoyuan. Okay, what's her realm? Yi Shuang. Tier 3 contractor, but very talented. Sun Hoyuan. What about her contracted spirit? Yi Shuang. This is exactly what I wanted to tell you. The person I'm introducing is very strange. She clearly has maxed out spirituality, yet she contracted with a demoness. Sun Hoyuan on the chair suddenly sat up, a max-level spiritual contract demoness. Why does it feel somewhat familiar to a certain prodigy? Sun Hoyuan, is the person you want to introduce perhaps Yi Ming? Is Yi Ming so famous that even Captain Sun knows about her? Yi Shuang frowned. But thinking again, that's right, Captain Sun was in Songnan City some time ago, and Yi Ming caused such a big commotion. It's normal to know. Yi Shuang, yes. This is her Captain Sunday. What I want to say is, if Yi Ming joins Susadian, can you help her? To prevent her from being killed by backlash. If material costs are needed, they can be deducted from my salary. It's okay. In silence together. Could it be that Yi Ming hasn't revealed her identity to her? Sun Hoyuan frowned. She tried to think about the problem from Yi Ming's perspective. She felt that there must be other reasons why she didn't say it. It should be, could this kid be wanting to show off his power in the Five Blades Grand Exam, thereby letting Yi Shuang discover that she had already joined Susadian and was still the rookie she had given extremely high praise to? Sun Hoyuan felt that Yi Ming could really do such a thing. Young people, huh? It's normal to like showing off. Couldn't be that she didn't say it because it was too troublesome, right? Moreover, Yi Shuang saw Yi Ming take action last night. If she sees it once more, she will definitely be able to tell what it is. In order not to expose this matter, Sun Hoyuan felt that he guessed correctly. So she started passing the buck. Sun Hoyuan, regarding Yi Ming joining Susadian, let's talk about it after the Five Blades Grand Exam. Yi Shuang, Talk about it after the Five Blades Grand Exam? Could it be that you want to see how Yi Ming performs in the Five Blades Grand Exam first? Yi Shuang felt that her speculation was correct. After all, she herself was also in Chapter 57, joined the dormitory shop after the Five Swords tournament. Curator Hans Han, 4th connection contractor, 4 days. 3 days left until the Five Swords exam. Yi Ming prepared to go out early in the morning. Today is a very important day. The curator of Hans Han 5th Hall decided to battle her. Curator Hans Han, 4th connection contractor, Class A contract spirit. This is my first time battling a 4th connection contractor. I'm so excited to battle a strong opponent, especially a strong opponent whose realm exceeds mine. Yi Ming felt a sense of accomplishment. She said she would reflect. Winning would give her more confidence and progress fearlessly. Just as she was about to go out, her older sisters Yi Xingxing and Yi Shuang walked over. Yi Xingxing saw Yi Ming going out. She smiled and said, "Oh ho, are you preparing to participate in the mock exam organized by Tsangnan No. 1 High School? It's good to participate. Although it's not very meaningful to you, you can familiarize yourself with the Five Swords exam process. Before the Five Swords exam, Tsangnan No. 1 High School will hold a preliminary test. The ultimate test is a mock exam. The purpose is to check everyone's strength, so that everyone can participate in the Five Swords exam. Achieve better results. However, some people have obviously forgotten about this. Mock exam? What mock exam? The one your school is holding? Damn it, I forgot. Yi Ming's eyes widened. She didn't remember it all, but she didn't care. Forget it. Forgotten is forgotten. This mock exam is not important. There are videos of the exam process online. But fourth connection powerhouses are not available anytime. Of course, Yiming gave up the mock exam. She got up and looked at her back. Yi Shuang frowned and looked at Yi Xingxing. The mock exam is more important. You, as her Qing sister, are just indulging her and not letting her go. Huh? Aren't you her candy sister? Why aren't you managing? I'm embarrassed to say it, Yi Shuang said to herself. Yi Xingxing licked his hand. Okay, mock exams are important to other people, but it's not important to Yi Ming at all. This kid not only skipped the mock exam, but also didn't attend either the beginner test or the ultimate test. You weren't home before, so you don't know how ridiculously talented Yi Ming is. When this kid first contracted, he directly killed hundreds of ferocious beasts, breaking the record of the Cangnan Martial Hall. Afterwards, he temporarily broke through to the second level of contract in the Blood Demon Hall. He directly treated a multi-person adversity situation as a solo adversity run. So heaven-defying. You can't control this kind of person. After hearing about Yi Ming's achievements, Yi Shuang thought about it carefully and realized that he really didn't seem to need to attend the mock exam.